I agree with her.
That's so true.
Yes.
So true. Core vital.
Gore vital. Apparently, a democracy is a place where numerous elections are held at great cost without issues and with interchangeable candidates.
In this case, apparently, would be similar to say it looks like.
Mhm.
It seems like.
Okay.
And the
Dem-
last one. Oh, yeah.
democracy is an adverb.
Non-existence. No, that's an hour.
Okay. Very nice. I wouldn't ask anymore.
Democracy is a lie. Yeah, no, democracy is an hour.
Okay. Miriam Bird backed.
Mhm.
Okay. Certainly, travel is more than the seeing of sights.
Oh, again, what's more than the seeing of sights?
Travel?
Travel. Eliminate travel.
Okay. Travel is more than the seeing of sights. Sights. It
Mhm.
is a change that goes on, deep and permanent, in the ideas of living.
Hmm. Well,
Mhm.
expensive as fuck, but okay. So let's work on the use of certainly, apparently, ironically, and ideally. Let's begin with those. Open your glossary
Okay.
and let's make an entry per word.
And pair word?
An entry per
Ent-
word. What's an entry? An entry is no. Yeah, I need a noun. Oh, I am in the noun. Mm,
Did you rest?
no,
Okay.
no. I haven't been in my house since 4 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Dude, I've been
Why?
it's been crazy. I went to Interlomas and then came back.
Oh my God.
I haven't been to the gym. I still have my gym clothes on my back. It's been a crazy day.
I feel you.
It's crazy.
I'm having crazy days too.
Yeah, exactly. We're training.
Mhm.
Mhm. Anyway, written information. An item.
Okay.
An entry is an item in the dictionary.
Okay.
So in your glossary, every word is an entry,
Oh, okay.
right? Write one entry per word.
Mhm.
Actually,
Okay. The first one is ideally, right?
ID,
Ideally.
Ellie. Good job.
Ideally. Okay. So this is an adverb. And this is like something.
You want the definition?
That could be in that way.
To be in that way. that was that was very open to
Perfectly. Oh, very nice. Another adverb.
exactly. That's exactly what I mean when a synonym of a word should be in the same family.
Okay.
Perfect. Another note I like to have is that most of the adverbs
Mm-hmm.
can be replaced with the phrase in a adjective way.
Mm-hmm.
For example, ideally is similar to say in an ideal way.
Mm-hmm.
Literally all adverbs, well, most of them work like that.
Okay. So ironically is in an ironic way.
Nice.
Very nice. Ironically, apparently. Okay.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. On Wednesday, I always remember that line.
Okay. Um, certainly has another definition
Certainly has another definition. It must. Oh,
without doubt. Okay.
be careful, be careful. Out, out, not out, out. Without doubt.
Without doubt. Okay. I feel like I am in the lab and my teacher is telling me always, be careful with that. Be careful with that.
Oh. And you're taking mental notes on that. Yes, I'll be careful. Yes, I'll be careful. For little thing, you're traumatized.
A little bit. Oh, I thought I was strong
Until
until today I have to put 1 milliliter of something in a tube, but it was with the micro pipette, I think is the name in English.
micro what?
Micro pipette, micro pipette.
Let's check, let's check, let's check.
Yes.
Let's check, let's check, let's check. Pipeta is in Spanish?
Yeah. Pipette.
Micro pipette.
Oh,
Pipette. You're
micro.
right.
Yeah, I was with the micro pipette. So I had to let the substance down, but I don't know, how do you say gota?
Drop.
How?
The
Drop, drop, yeah. Drop by drop, drop by drop. But you have to take care of your micropipe because it has a thing. So you have to be here with your hand up and oh my goodness, my arm was burning because I have to be here,
to
drop
stay
by
to stay
drop,
in
drop
position.
by drop. Yeah,
Oh wow. And then you were dying, but you need to keep you needed to keep the water flow.
yeah. When
For
I
how
finished, my trainer told me, "Oh, you could put your arm in the camera. It doesn't matter."
oh bro.
Yeah,
Oh, how long were you like that?
all the substance, all the milliliter, drop
Like
by drop.
how long did you take to change it from one
I
to
think
another?
that maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, but they were the 2 and 3 minutes,
The
the
longest
longest
two or
two
three
or three
minutes.
minutes of my life. Yes,
That was pipette failure.
yes,
Dude, very bad. And then of course you could like stay like that with your
yes.
elbow on the table. That'll be easier.
Mhm.
Why didn't you think about that?
Because I thought that it could be dangerous for the substance or something.
Aha, like to pollute
Uh,
the surface.
and he's always telling me like, be careful, be careful, be careful. So I was like, No, I am not going to put my arm here."
Makes sense. Yeah, because he's always like telling you. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah,
Yes,
for a little thing. Traumatized completely.
yes,
That's so sad.
yeah.
But sad good, you know?
Mhm.
Uh, sad nice.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Do you have four of them?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. They say that you start using a word in your vocabulary after the 10th time you used it.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. So
Okay.
let's try to first, let's use ideally being 3 more examples. The first one is the one you read.
Mm-hmm.
The next 3 examples will come from the dictionary. And the last example will be an example of yourself, from yourself.
Okay.
Okay. From the 5th on top, that's just reading books, reading articles, and reading everything. Ideal. Example number 2. This one.
She's ideally suited for this job.
Right? In the entry where you wrote ideally, copy both examples.
Okay.
What did we actually?
Copy
Yep.
or read it.
Copy them.
Okay.
Yeah. Write them down.
Yes. Ay. Mm. Ideally a book for blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Next
Okay.
example. Next example.
The next example, I have to write it.
No, no, no. Just a second, just a second. Let's go to Gemini. Oh, I like the first one. Actually,
For the best results, you should ideally soak the beans overnight before cooking them. Yes.
that's ideal.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother says.
Nice. She knows. She knows her stuff.
For the best results. Do you like overnight oats?
I love them.
Really?
Yes. Don't you?
Yeah,
I
but
mean, that plus like with chocolate, like the chocolate, what's the name? What's the name of it? A little bit of chocolate chips. Blueberries
mm,
and strawberries, but left overnight.
yes.
Hang on.
Do not try it with kiwi.
Okay,
It tastes horrible.
don't.
Yeah. Don't try it with kiwi.
I won't. Okay.
Yeah, I experienced that for you.
Okay. Okay. I
Okay.
take note. You take note on that.
Mhm.
Okay. Good. How many examples do we have? 3, right?
3.
Perfect. You're gonna do the 4th. Tell me some things that are ideal. Something that is perfectly done.
Ideally, I have to be prepared for my new trainers in July.
Okay. But you have to. That's not.
Yeah, but it is something that,
I'm really confused. What do you mean? Something like that.
I am going to be. I told you before that my training is going to be slower.
Oh, okay. So ideally you should be ready
Prepare.
by a specific time, but you have more time.
Mhm.
Oh, let's specify that on your example and let's add the word should.
Okay.
One more time.
Ideally, or ideally, ideally, right? Ideally, mm, I should be prepared for July.
By July.
By
No.
July. Okay.
Ideally, I should be prepared by July, but
Mm-hmm.
oh no. Although let's raise the bar.
For July, by July. Uh-huh. But
Eliminate what? Although
although I have more time.
I have one. Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Very good. Position. You can say, I should ideally be ready.
Yeah, that was my question.
I read your mind. Copy both examples to demonstrate the use of ideally in different positions.
Okay. Should I be ideally prepared?
Well, that's a question. Do you want to use?
Um
As an affirmation.
I should be. Sorry, I'm correcting something. I should be ideally prepared by July, although I have more time. I have a problem with the questions
Why? I
because
guess
aha,
it happens.
yes,
I'm gonna give you after we finish with adverbs, I'm gonna give you an exercise. It has helped.
okay.
And some of my students. Some no real.
Um, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's go through. Iron. That's your first example.
The first example is
The one for the women.
coming women,
Who?
women.
Excellent.
Okay. He smiled ironically.
Like, but you know what? No. That one, the first one is in a way that shows that you really mean the opposite thing.
Okay.
So, like, this will be similar to sarcastically. This doesn't match the first example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the word that you need is this one in a way that is strange or funny because it's very different from what you expected.
Okay, so ironically, the book she felt was her words sold more copies than any of her others. Okay.
Correct.
Mhm. Okay. Are we going to write a third one?
Mm, why don't you try to come up with one? You tell
Um,
me if you need another one, we go through Gemini.
no, I don't need, but I don't know
You don't need another one.
which example could I make.
Ironically, something that happens to you on at work.
Oh. Um, mm, I have two, but I don't know which one use.
They have what?
I have two ideas,
Mhm.
but I don't know which one I want to use.
Why not both? Do you remember that girl, that little girl in the middle?
Which little girl?
There was a little girl that was saying, why not both? No, this is my age of memes. Let me show you.
What are you talking?
That's an old meme. It's an
Yeah?
old meme, yeah. Why don't we have one? I know. Yeah, that's why I told you. This is my age of memes.
I haven't seen her.
This is one of a classic ones. And then everybody will celebrate her. Yeah. There she is. Why don't we have both? That was a classic meme.
I think that one of my generation is the one that says both. Yeah, we want both, you
We
know?
want both. We want both. We want both. We want both. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a new one. That's a new one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Both is good. We want both. Yes, that's a classic. Well, the movie is classic. The meme is new.
Okay. Well, in the job, the project that I am going to be in, like in 2 months, ironically, I thought it was the worst idea.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
ironic. That's ironic. Okay, let's fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, I thought, ironically, comma,
Mm-hmm.
I would put the word ironically way before the first statement. Like ironically, comma,
Mm-hmm.
the project where comma.
Okay, the project I am going. I write ironically, comma, the
Uh-huh.
project I'm going to be involved in a few months was a joke for me at the beginning.
That was not your original idea, what happened? Anyway.
It was actually something that I couldn't imagine it could be possible.
Okay.
That's why I
You
thought it was a joke because for me was
Oh,
They are playing with the feelings of the people.
it was not a joke. It was a prank.
A what?
A prank.
Which is the spelling? A prank? Oh,
Because
okay.
joke is more like it makes you laugh,
It actually makes me laugh.
but but not in an ironic way. When it makes you
Okay.
laugh, it's because it is fake.
Okay.
Like literally, when you say you're joking,
Mm-hmm.
that makes me think that it's fake. When it's a prank, it's like, are you making me believe it or not?
Okay. Very nice.
Interesting.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Oh, I thought you were copying. Perfect.
No.
Okay. Perfect. What was your second example?
Uh, the ironically, I didn't want to date the last one guy.
Oh,
I was in a relationship.
oh, dude. Oh my God. You expanded the lore. Oh my God. Holy fuck. And that's so crazy. It happened to me too. I was already
We're online.
oh, dude, I was like I took a decision. I took a leap of faith. Oh my God, Fanny. What the fuck? Ah, you 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 reached some nerve. You really reached some nerve. Holy crap.
Yes.
Life decisions, girl. Life decisions.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
I I
happened.
I have been I have been listening to no to I have been reading this phrase constantly these
Mhm.
days that says I was afraid to commit a mistake and I committed a mistake. Perfect. One fear less.
Okay.
Right? I freaking love that phrase. It gives me hope. For real, for real.
I need that hope right now.
Perfect. You did nothing wrong. You lost a fear. Yeah. Gym brats. Don't trust our gym brat. Never trust a gym brat.
No, but she was a American football player.
Ooh, they're worse.
The worst, yeah. Yes.
The worst kind.
Yeah.
God.
Okay. I write. Ironically, I didn't want to date the last guy. I was in a relationship
Just
or the
if you
last one.
separate it by period, that's okay.
Okay. Mm. But can I use who?
You say that again?
Uh-huh. Can I use as a connector? I didn't want to date the last guy who I was in a relationship with.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Grammatically correct should be homie, but both are correct.
Okay.
The formal.
Yes.
You really you really touched the nerve there. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't trust American football players.
Never. Even if they are at the beginning.
Oh, they're the worst. When they have longer, when they are about to retire, they are a little bit more trustworthy. But they're men still, so
Yes.
Just
You know about it.
I know about it. I am one. Makes sense, no? Mhm.
It is like the TikTok who says that me criticizing the boys with my boyfriend.
The boyfriend is like, yeah, dude, he's a boy, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Wow, that's a dream. That's for real. Makes sense. Girl, now you have four of them. Easy peasy. Let's go to apparently.
Mhm. Apparently.
I'm gonna show you another classic. Yes, I'm going to show you another classic. I'm not apparently baby, apparently boy. There you go. Look at this.
You turn off your microphone. No, but I am talking to you. No. Okay.
I know me so much. Little Ed Sheeran saying apparently, and apparently I've never been in television before, and apparently, it's a classic. You're making me come up with these classics. You're making me actually
I have
remember.
to tell you something.
Tell me.
I was telling you that you turn off your microphone,
Yeah, I did. I wanted you to listen to this.
but I couldn't.
Oh, there was no audio.
Mm-mm.
Good. So I spoiled it to you.
Yes.
Dude.
But you were so happy.
I was listening to the whole thing.
You were enjoying a lot.
Dude, you were laughing. I thought you were laughing
But
about the
I was
baby. You were
laughing
laughing for
because of
me.
you.
That sucks. Okay, let's go again. Dude. Okay.
On a second. What did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
It's the Powerball.
Tell me about the ride. What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great
Why?
because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy,
Yeah.
that's all you do is get dizzy.
Fun?
Yeah. And I've never ever been on live television. I never ever be on live
Are you
television.
excited?
Yeah, and apparently I only went down the super slide. When I went down the one, I was scared half to death. I just freak out.
Okay.
My heart. This kid makes me ovulate for real. Like, and I just grew an uterus inside of me.
Oh,
It's
I think
crazy.
that kind of accent is the American version of the Yucateco accent, you know?
Yeah, he has a little accent. Apparently, there's a little a little song into it.
Yes. Oh.
He's amazing. He's like, and apparently, I love this quote. Apparently, I don't watch news on TV because I'm a kid. Because apparently, my grandfather doesn't lend me the remote control after watching the Powerball. Dude, that's a quote I once that one. I freaking love that kid.
What is
Apparently, it makes you dizzy. I love him so much. Like you need to study this video. You're
Okay.
making me come up with those classics because those are the ones I learned English with.
Oh.
Like when YouTube started, I'm
Mhm.
talking about 2005 or something.
I have never seen that guy. That kid.
That's what I thought.
Yes. He's so
That's what I
funny.
I'm gonna put that in your notes while you copy one or two of these.
I thought you were going to put the the right version of the video for the notes.
The right version of them, yeah? Which is what do you
Yes, like similar to the other videos that we were watching when you sent me the principal ideas.
Oh, you were talking about the TED Talk?
Aha, yeah.
And I come up with
Like
this.
this is important.
This is important. I mean,
Yes.
how more important can it get than this kid? It's impossible. How do you spell Stephanie? FH, right? Where is your file? Stephanie. Meanwhile, copy those two examples. The first one and the second one.
Like this is the most important part.
Number one. Number one in the world.
Okay. Very nice.
Before we leave, give me an example using the friendly.
Apparently, everybody knows that men are always lying.
Apparently. Everybody seems to know.
Hmm.
That's what happens.
Yeah, and we still believe in them.
Well, don't.
Please.
No, yeah. Even professionally. Yeah, just
Okay.
go slowly on them.
Okay.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And apparently,
Mhm.
American football players are the worst.
Oh yeah, totally.
Hmm.
Totally. I mean, apparent, right? I would agree with you. Ideally, they wouldn't be.
Hmm.
Ironically, they are. You see?
Yes. Incredible.
Yeah. So very good girl. Fantastic job. Okay. You copied certainly, and according to the article, we still have to check hopefully. And some of the other adverbs that happened on your first list. I'm checking
Okay.
your conversation. And I want you to, okay, I'm going to edit your glossary, okay?
Okay.
We are going to add arguably
Arguably.
Necessarily. Rather, as in more precise. What's that? More preciseness. And increase. Those are the words that we are going to be practicing with. We are done.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any questions, milady?
No.
That's what I thought. You're a genius. Let's do. We're done. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Merry Christmas. Very nice.
Very nice. Bye-bye,
Happy
girl.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and enjoy your Hanukkah.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Welcome. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.